Hey everybody, it's Cindy Matalucci, your host of The Pulse and Live with Cindy. It's Friday, July 26th. I cannot believe that we're almost out of July and into August. I hope that you guys are staying cool and you have a fabulous weekend planned for you and your family. I have a fabulous show. Before we get into that, I want to tell you about our TV show. We have a new time on Channel 4, which is 4 p.m. So 4 p.m. on Thursdays on Channel 4. We tap into about 1.2 million people. We'd love to have you on the show. So if you have a story for us or you want to be featured on the show, hit us up at the Pulse SD on social media or thepulsesd.com/live. Give us your information and let us know about you so that we can get you on the show. All right, guys, so without further ado, you know I'm obsessed with coffee. I literally love coffee. We have our sponsor of the show today on the show, Coffee Ambassador. I have Tim O'Grady. How are you?
Hi, Cindy. Good. How are you?
I'm so great. I'm so happy to have you.
Awesome. Happy Friday.
So he's been providing coffee for us, for guests on our show, as well as, our team and keeping us caffeinated, which we love. So you guys are the premier office coffee service, and you guys have been around since 1970, which is crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. We're a family-owned and operated company, essentially. It started right here in San Diego. We only service San Diego, stick to what we know, but yeah, homegrown company.
I love it, and they're so close to us. They're in Sorrento Valley. They're right down the street. So I know what you do, and I was so surprised when I met you guys a few years ago at an event that you did office coffee delivery, because I didn't even know it existed. So I love it. Tell the viewers a little bit about what you do.
Sure. I guess we like to describe ourselves as a full-service coffee company, but we predominantly do offices in San Diego, a few other niche people, restaurants, things like that. But we're full service, so we have machines like I'm going to show you guys today. A whole bunch of different machines, probably something for every size office. We provide you with a machine. We'll give you kind of a warranty for that, a monthly rental. We'll clean them, we'll fix them. If it breaks, we'll replace them, so kind of takes the pressure off of you. We also deliver all of the goods that you might need for your machine. We also do cups, straws, stir sticks, creamers. Pretty much what anybody wants, we try to do it. We can customize things for all of our customers.
I love that. Well, yeah. I think that's what sets you guys apart, is you customize. And I think that what's so fabulous, too, is your customer service, which is top-notch. Because you guys, it's not like an 800 number. I mean, it's you guys. They're dealing directly with you, and you have great relationships with your clients.
Yep.
So I love that. So it's very different. Okay, so let's talk about a few other things. When you're saying pricing, it's pretty reasonable for people.
Yeah, I like to think so.
I mean, I think that we were talking about it could be something like 15 cents to maybe 50 cents per cup.
Yeah, if you kind of break it down per cup. Like I said, there's a monthly rental sometimes. That could be $0. It could be all the way up to maybe $150, depends on the machine and the size of your office. And then, yeah, you can break everything down in kind of a per cup cost.
Okay.
So yeah, you're right on, like 15 cents probably the bottom, maybe right around 50, 60 cents is like top end, but we can get it down there for people.
But again, they can customize, which is perfect for everyone. So today we're going to talk about the varieties of coffee that you have and the machines that you have.
Oh, yeah.
So let's kind of talk about the machines.
Sure.
So what did you bring today?
So I brought two machines. I'll start with this one. This is a Flavia C500, and I think you guys know this machine pretty well.
That's what we have in our place. Yes.
This machine is great. It's what we call a single-serve machine, so it makes 1 cup at a time. It uses, as you can kind of see, these little flavor packets. It does coffee, tea, it can even do iced coffee. I brought a lot of our newer offerings that we're having, apple cider, for instance. We've got some like energy pick-me-up drink type things now. They're always kind of innovating, Milky Way, Dove. So you can use these packets to combine and make mochas, cappuccinos, lattes, anything you'd probably want coffee-wise, this machine can do it for you.
Well, and it makes like 40 different types of coffee. I mean, we've done a bunch here. We're like, what are we making today? So, I mean, and then you have all the different samples. So, and so I would love for you to show how this works, because I feel like it's Cindy-proof. I call it Cindy-proof. If I can do it, you guys can do it, and it's really simple to use.
Awesome, yeah, I'd love to show you guys. So,
show us.
And it's really great. Like I said, we love all the new products and things we get, so I'm gonna actually use some of them today and make it. So I'm gonna do La Colombe coffee, and I'm actually gonna go really fancy, and I'm going to make it into a mocha with this new Dove dark chocolate packet, which you guys don't have yet, but I'm gonna leave you some of these today.
And I'm gonna drink that. It's gonna go into my mouth.
So I'm gonna go over to the machine, and I'm doing, we've got a couple different categories, but I'm doing a specialty drink. So I'm gonna select that category, and I'm going to do the mocha. I could do a cappuccino, or I could do a latte, but we're gonna go mocha.
Okay.
So we do this. Now the machine says insert a chocolate or mocha fresh pack. So it literally tells you which one.
Which is Cindy proof. That's what I love. It tells you what to do.
I'm going to put the chocolate in first. And so right now it's going to heat the chocolate, combine it with some water, and make my chocolate base for my mocha drink.
Okay.
And then once the machine is finished with that, which will take, I don't know, 30 seconds, it's going to pop open and ask me for the coffee. So then I'm going to put the coffee in, do it, nice hot mocha.
Well, and let's talk about how this is so cool too, the packets, because people probably don't know. They go into the back of the machine, so you don't have to take the packets out.
Yep. Yeah, the machine collects them, and these packets actually can be recycled. There's a program that we partner with the maker of these. We can set offices up with that, so you're literally producing zero waste by using it.
And it even tells you when it needs water. It's perfect.
Yep. All right, so sorry, there it is. So now it's asking me for the coffee packet. Machine, again, gives you exactly what it needs. And I'm going to put the coffee packet in. It just kind of pinches it in there, close the door. It's going to make the coffee another 30, 60 seconds, and I'll have a nice, hot, delicious mocha, dark chocolate coffee.
Just for me. And so you also have some local coffee companies that you work with.
We do.
Exciting.
We do. We're very, very excited. Anybody in San Diego, I'm sure you probably know Cafe Moto. Yeah, we just met with them recently, and we're starting to carry their products. We can provide this to your office. I think it's a huge deal because local company, people love their name, and now they can get it in their office through us too.
So should a local coffee company approach you about working together, or how does that work normally?
Yeah, like I said, being family owned and operated, I think the beauty is our owners are right there. They're involved in the business every day. So yeah, if somebody wanted to work with us on something like that, that's something they probably could approach us with. Okay. It's really great. They can kind of decide what they want to do. It gives us a lot of freedom.
I love that. Yummy.
So my drink's all ready to go, and there is a delicious warm mocha.
Yes, gets into my belly. So now I'm going to have you come over because you're going to show me the newer machine, right? Okay. This is something new and exciting.
Absolutely.
So would you say this is your most popular?
Yeah, this is. I think so. This is in a ton of offices we work with. Yeah, it's definitely one of our most popular. It's really easy and convenient, and the price point for it, it's great. It's very affordable, and it makes your employees very, very happy.
Yes, we need coffee. Our employees are very grouchy if they don't have coffee. So I'll switch with you.
I'll go under. I'm going to walk like an Egyptian.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to get my coffee on.
Okay. So the next machine.
Oh, my God. This is so good, by the way.
So this guy is an Espresso Genius. And I think people may recognize Nespresso because George Clooney has been doing a lot of commercials. A lot of people reference it. Oh, that's the one George Clooney does. I'm going to play the part of George Clooney today.
You're going to be George.
So this machine uses a pod as opposed to a packet. It's kind of the same concept as that machine, except for this one's a little different. Nespresso specializes in authentic espresso drinks. So that's what this machine is going to do. It's going to make an authentic espresso drink, a little bit stronger kick, probably for the more advanced coffee drinkers. But yeah, it's got tons of different flavors. I brought a whole bunch with me. I think I'm doing a French vanilla.
Yummy.
Yeah. So I'm going to, it's really just as simple as the other one.
And this is so light, this machine.
Yeah. So I'm going to pop it in, lever down, and then you can select your size. I'm just going to do a nice little shot. Oh, unless I turn the machine on first.
There we go. But I love how easy it is to use. They're so easy.
So I'm just going to power it up. So it has a sleep mode, which is nice. So you're not burning energy while it's on all day in the office. Higher end office obviously stays on all day. So it gives a little warm up prep, tells me that it's ready to go.
I love that. And then what's the difference, would you say, the beans to cups, the traditional brew?
Bean to cup machines are probably the hottest trend right now in office coffee. Okay. They take fresh beans like Cafe Moto or Pete's or Starbucks. You put it in the machine and it actually grinds it right there on the spot and produces a fresh, hot cup of coffee.
Okay.
Incredibly fresh cup of coffee. Comes straight from the beans.
Wow.
I think my little guy's ready to go. So let me try again to make an espresso. I'm gonna put you down. And then I'm gonna select my size.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
There we go.
We were all doing shots of Nespresso earlier, so we're all like, ah.
Everybody loves the espresso shots.
Yeah.
And so the drink comes out, it's got a nice cream on the top. People are way into that. People are into espresso, this is the machine for them.
Okay.
We have the commercial line, so we can put it in offices. There's a home line as well, and we can even provide those machines if people want. I think people recognize it from having them in their homes, but now they can have it in their office too, and a lot of people are really, really into that. Again, the employees freak out. When you offer this to your employees, it just makes for a great work environment, and they're really happy and feel like they're being taken care of.
It's like a company benefit.
Absolutely. And same thing, pod gets collected right in there, and then it produces a nice little shot of espresso.
I don't know if I should do this or not.
Probably not.
All right, I'm doing a little bit. So, okay, so I want to talk about your showroom.
Sure.
So come back over with me. I want to talk a little bit about it because I think people, if they want to taste your coffee, right?
Yeah.
Or see the machines that you have, you've got the showroom available.
We do. We have a couple different setups. We have all of the machines that are available to place in your office in our showroom. It also doubles as the most amazing break area ever for our employees. We have a bevy machine that does flavored waters, which is very popular. We have water dispensers, ice cube dispensers. Anything you'd want for your office, we have it in our showroom. And so we love to have people come down, test it out, have way too many cups of coffee, leave super, super energized and be incredibly productive for the rest of the day. But yeah, we would love to have anybody come down and check out our machines. We love to show it off. You also get to see all of our employees there. Everybody in Coffee Ambassador works at our office, so you can see our entire operation when you come.
I love that. Well, you said you also can bring something out to the client too.
Yeah. We would do a free demo for anybody that's interested, usually somewhere between 3 to 5 days. I've got a bunch of them going on right now. People pick the machine they want to try. We want them to be happy, and we want to make sure they made a good decision. We provide all of the coffee. It's literally 100% free.
Okay.
Employees love it, and hopefully, they make a decision and decide it's for their office.
And what about the Nespresso Lounge? I heard a rumor there's a Nespresso Lounge.
That is a
which
big,
I'm going to be at next.
Yeah, we'd love to have you guys down. So yeah, we have an Nespresso Lounge as well. We partnered with Nespresso, and they did a nice little remodel for us. It's beautiful. We have this machine, a couple other options that are really, really interesting and even more high tech than this. And we'd love to have people there and give them tons of espresso.
All right, I like it. So I want to ask you, since you're a coffee expert, you're a guru today, is there any trends that you see like happening in the coffee industry? What do you see coming up?
I think iced coffee is huge. I think people, particularly the tech companies that just want really like to provide well for their employees, they're trying to find ways to get those things in their office. So iced coffee in offices is definitely a new trend that's happening now slowly. I mentioned the bean to cup machines. That fresh cup of coffee people really, really like.
Okay.
I think the next evolution of bean to cups is to kind of shrink the machines down.
Oh, and make them smaller.
Yeah, they could eventually get a bean to cup, that fits on a countertop.
Wow.
And that's kind of happening now. I think that's where that's headed. So even more offices will be able to enjoy the bean to cup, super fresh cup of coffee.
Ooh, that sounds great. Okay, so what's the best way for someone to contact you?
Best way would be you can look us up online, coffeeambassador.com. You could also Google us and call our office. You referenced earlier that, homemade or homegrown company. We have 3 girls. They're great. They're amazing. They'll pick up the phone, be happy to take your call. You could reach out and call me. You can find us on LinkedIn, Facebook, and now on The Pulse.
And on The Pulse. And thank you so much for being our sponsor. I mean, we absolutely love it. We cannot wait to come in and make coffee. Our whole team is like, yes, we have coffee. And now we'll have these great new samples of everything as well.
I'm going to leave you guys some good stuff today, and we love being here. Thank you for having us.
Well, thanks so much, you guys. So now that we are caffeinated, we want to tell you guys, have a great weekend. We have a great show lined up for you next week. I'll be announcing who that's going to be. Watch us on TV on Channel 4. And I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend. And we'll see you next time when we put our finger on the pulse of San Diego. Thanks, Tim.
Bye. Thanks, Cindy.
Bye. I'm going to drink my coffee now. Cheers. Cheers.